There isn't anyone here that has had as much fun as I've had in my life.
One of my dad's favorite quotes is saying, when he passes away, he's not really sure about heaven. Heaven actually could be a step down for him, because for him, heaven was playing for the Boston Celtics.
On the cut now to Russell, he's in there. A fall away is good. Underneath, Russell steals the ball. He lays it up, is blocked by Russell.
If winning really is the only thing, Bill Russell stands alone at the pinnacle of American team sports.
The epitome of any sports person is to have a chance to play against the best. And the Boston Celtics were the best and greatest sports franchise of all times. And Bill was the hub of that greatness.
No one, not Mantle, not Starr, not Jordan, won as often as Russell. He was the ultimate winner, which by some definitions made him the ultimate athlete.
He made shot blocking an art. He was so outstanding and proved that quickness and finesse and brains was a match for brawn.
Russell's brain power was the key to his success. Intellectually curious and fully engaged in the political upheavals of the civil rights era, he was a new kind of sports superstar. His consciousness wasn't confined to the dimensions of the arena.
Bill had such integrity in terms of his commitment to what he was doing. His position was always, I'm a total human being, I'm a man who, among other things, plays a great game of basketball.
Everybody talks about Muhammad Ali, and Bill Russell belongs right there in the inner sanctum of great black athletes in this country who have taken the proper stand.
I think I had a lot to do with the respect that athletes are treated with, black and white.
Note, the reason he told me I had to sit next to him, Dennis, I was walking to the back of the bus, and he goes, "Hey, rookie, you got to sit next to me for the whole year." I'm like, "Coach, I want to sit with the fellas in the back."
Right.
Like I don't want to be an outcast. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and he gets up in the middle of the bus. He goes, "Look at all of these guys. None of them have ever won anything. Look at him." And he's screaming at the bus like this. Said, "Kenny, if you want to be a champion, you sit next to me."
Wow.
And so where did I sit, Dennis?
Right next to Bill.
Right next to him for the whole year. And I heard every cackle, every joke. And he never slept on flights. So he talked, and he'd be like, "Young fella, you got to sleep at night if you're going to sit next to me." And we talked the whole flight. And it was just a great, unique experience, that one of a kind.
But the way he lived his life as well.
Well, to me, it's how you carry yourself on and off the court. A lot of people want to focus on how people are on the court. To me, how he carried himself as a man off the court. Look, the championships, again, the greatest winner ever. And you're right, 3D, probably in any professional sport. But his legacy, in my opinion, is how he carried himself as a man and stood up for others under great opposition when at times it was not the popular thing to do. And Mr. Russell always did things the right way. And for that, I respect him. And again, I'm going to celebrate the times I got the opportunity to hug him and just say thank you. Thank you, Mr. Russell, for everything you have done for the Miller family.
Saddened, like most of our NBA and WNBA brothers and sisters. We lost a giant in the sport, and we lost a giant in society.
We've talked a little bit about that, and we're going to continue over the next several hours, but you just said it, Zeke. It's not just the ways in which he changed the game of basketball and the ways in which every single time we talk about the greatest to have played it, we have to mention his name. It's who he was off the floor in a time that it was not not just encouraged, but actively discouraged by anyone who was listening.